Gamera vs. Spider-Man, the ultimate crossover showdown. Hey there, folks. Ever wondered what would happen if two iconic heroes from completely different worlds crossed paths? Well, grab your popcorn because today we're diving into an epic face-off between Gamera and Spider-Man. Imagine the bustling streets of New York City, but something's not quite right. The sky darkens, and an unfamiliar threat looms overhead. Cue dramatic music and quick cuts of our heroes in action. Excited yet? Let's set the stage for this ultimate crossover showdown. Background on Gamera. First up, let's talk about Gamera. Now, if you're not familiar with this giant, flying turtle, let me fill you in. Gamera made his grand entrance in Japanese cinema back in the 1960s. Born from the creative minds looking to rival Godzilla, Gamera emerged as a guardian of the universe. He's not your average turtle. Think ancient legend meets kaiju awesomeness. So, what can Gamera do? Well, for starters, he can breathe fire. And get this, he flies using jet propulsion from his limbs. Imagine a spinning, flaming turtle soaring through the sky. His shell? Practically indestructible. Talk about a tough outer layer. Gamera has battled some pretty nasty monsters to protect humanity. Despite his colossal size, he's got a soft spot for us humans. He's taken down creatures like Gauts and Zigra, proving time and again that he's a force for good. Background on Spider-Man. Switching gears to our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Peter Parker was just a regular teenager until a radioactive spider decided to spice things up. One bite, and suddenly he's got incredible powers. From navigating high school drama to swinging between skyscrapers, Peter's journey is nothing short of spectacular. Spider-Man boasts superhuman strength and agility. His spider sense tingles when danger's near, giving him that extra edge. Oh, and let's not forget his web-slinging and wall-crawling abilities. He's the ultimate acrobat of the superhero world. Throughout his adventures, Spidey's faced off against a slew of villains: Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Venom, you name it. And while juggling all that, he tries to keep up with his personal life. Talk about multitasking. The crossover event. So, how do these two worlds collide? Buckle up. Picture a scientific experiment in New York gone haywire. Energy portals opening up, reality glitching, the whole 9 yards. Suddenly, Gamera is pulled from his universe and dropped smack dab in Times Square. Chaos ensues as citizens panic, thinking Gamera is a new threat. The media jumps on it, whipping everyone into a frenzy. Meanwhile, a shadowy figure lurks in the background, orchestrating the mayhem. Could someone be pulling the strings? The encounter. Spider-Man swings into action, spotting Gamera towering over the city streets. "Whoa, that's a big turtle," he quips. He tries to make contact, but there's a bit of a language, or should we say, species, barrier. The military gets involved, and things are heating up. Missiles are launched, but Gamera deflects them, causing unintended damage. Spider-Man thinks Gamera might be hostile, so he decides it's up to him to stop the giant beast. The battle. Spider-Man leaps into action. Using his agility, he dodges around Gamera, shooting webs to try and slow him down. Gamera, confused but defensive, swats at the pesky hero. It's a classic case of misunderstanding. Gamera starts using his fireballs, narrowly missing buildings as Spider-Man continues his assault. The city's in danger, and the stakes are rising. Spidey realizes he's up against something way beyond his usual foes. At one point, Spider-Man manages to web Gamera's limbs together, briefly immobilizing him. But Gamera spins rapidly, breaking free and taking flight. The look on Spidey's face? Priceless. "Didn't see that coming," he exclaims. The revelation. Amidst the chaos, Spider-Man's spider sense picks up something off. He uncovers evidence of a greater threat. A villain named Dr. Kaiju, who created the portals to bring Gamera here and sow destruction. Realizing they've been played, Spider-Man and Gamera have a moment of understanding. Maybe it's the way Gamera protects a group of civilians, or perhaps a simple nod between heroes. Either way, they decide to team up. The team up. "Alright big guy, let's save the world," Spider-Man says. They hatch a plan combining Spidey's brains and Gamera's brawn. The goal? Shut down Dr. Kaiju's operation and send Gamera home. The duo confronts Dr. Kaiju's mechanized monsters. Spider-Man swings circles around the bots, disabling them with his webs, while Gamera unleashes his full arsenal. Explosions light up the sky as they fight side by side. Resolution. With a final blow, Gamera destroys the portal device, while Spider-Man secures Dr. Kaiju. The villain is defeated, and peace is restored. Crowds cheer as the heroes stand victorious. It's time for Gamera to return home. Spider-Man finds a way to reopen a portal. "Thanks for the help, big guy," he says. Gamera gives a gentle roar, a farewell between newfound friends. Conclusion. As the dust settles, Spider-Man reflects on the wild adventure. Just when you think you've seen it all, he muses. He's reminded of the importance of looking beyond first impressions. The camera pans to a mysterious object left behind, a hint that perhaps this isn't the end of interdimensional encounters. Could there be more crossovers on the horizon? And that, folks, is how Gamera and Spider-Man teamed up to save the day. What did you think of this epic clash? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, keep being amazing.